Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss about loops in Python. In Python, we have two types of loop. First is for loop and second is while loop. Let's start with syntaxes. Let's start with syntax of a for loop. You have to write for. This is a keyword in Python, so that's why you have to write in a lowercase. Then you can specify any variable name which you want to give. Then you have to specify the in operator and you have to specify any iterable data type. After this, there will be a colon which will specify there is a block of code following this. Now all the statements which you want to execute inside a for loop should be written one indentation inside. So I will be writing all my statements 4 spaces inside this for loop. Okay. Now let's discuss about iterable data types. So strings, list, tuple, dictionary, set. These are the iterable data types in Python, and you can use all these data types in your for loop. Okay, let's take an example. I have a list which contains elements like 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Okay. Now I just want to print all the elements from this list. Okay. I'm writing a for loop. So for, this is the keyword. Then you can write any variable name. I'm saying value. Okay. In operator and the list. Okay. After that there should be a colon and the statement should be 4 and then 4 spaces inside. Here I'm writing print value. Okay. So how for loops in Python will work? So each iteration it will pick one element and it will pass it to this value. So first iteration in the value I will get 10. In second iteration it will pass 20 to the value. In third iteration it will pass 30 to the value. Next 40 to value and 50. Okay. Let's execute this. I'm saving my program and hitting Ctrl. Okay. Now you can see it is printing me 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is not a list. Okay. So I have this element stored in a list, but while printing, I am printing individual elements. In Python, you are mainly working with values for your loops. So whenever I am specifying for value in L, it will give a 10 to this value variable, 20 to this value and so on. Okay. You are not working with indexes. You are just working with your values. Okay. Let's modify the same program. Now I want addition of all the elements from this list. Okay. So for that I am taking one extra variable, sum is equal to 0. Now this sum variable will store the final output, that is the final addition of all the elements. Okay. So in each iteration I will get one element 10. I will add it to the sum. So initially sum will be 0. I will add first element, answer will be 10. In the next iteration I will get 20. I will add this value to the existing sum value. So answer will be 30. Next time I will get 30. So the existing sum value is 30 and I am adding 30. So answer will be 60. Next 60 plus 40, 100, and then 100 plus 50, so 150. Now this will be my final answer. Okay. So I'm saying sum is equals to 0. Here now instead of printing the value and removing the statement, I will just say sum is equals to sum plus value. Okay, why? Because I want to add the new element which I am getting using the for loop to the existing sum value. Okay. So initially sum will be 0, first it will add 10, then 20, then 30, 40 and so on. Okay. I want a final result. I am writing print sum. Okay. Now if you check the indentation, I am writing this print statement at the same indentation of the for loop. Okay. Now if I execute this, it is showing me a single answer, that is 150. Okay. I am just putting 1 tab. Okay. Now I am changing the indentation. Okay. Let's see the output. So now it's printing me 10, 30, 60, 100 and 150. Okay. Why? Because now you are writing this print statement inside a for loop. Okay. So initially sum will be 0, it will pick one element 10, calculate the sum, print the sum. Next time get the next element, calculate the sum and print the value of sum. Okay. Likewise it will calculate. Okay. So in case of for loop, you do not have to worry about end. Okay. It will defaultly start from the first element and it will go till last element. Okay. So you do not have to specify where exactly loop needs to be stopped. Okay. So now if I shift it back, I will get 150. Okay. Now let's modify the problem statement a bit. Okay. Now I want sum of first 20 numbers. Okay. So I want sum of 1 to 20 numbers. Okay. One way I can create a list and I can store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on till 20 and execute the same program. It will show me the output. Okay. But how about now I say I want sum of first 1000 numbers. Okay. Now I cannot define that much big list one by one. Right? So if you want a count, if you want a range, Python will provide a function that is range. Okay. So if I specify range of 5, so it will defaultly start from 0 and it will give me numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Keep in mind n is not inclusive. Okay. So I'll always get element from 0 to n minus 1. Okay. So this is the first variation of range function. If I say range of 10 to 100. Okay. Now I'm specifying start from 10. Okay. So it will be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and so on till 99. Okay. Again, this 100 is not inclusive. Okay. How about if you want a increment or a step? I can specify something like this: 10, 100, 5. Okay. Now it will give me numbers, that is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and so on till 95. Okay. It cannot give 100 as output because again end is not inclusive. Okay. Let's see the output of range function first and then we'll modify the same problem. I'm saying for value in range 5. Okay, colon. And here I'm just saying print value. Execute this. Now it will show 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, as I said, it will give me numbers from 0 to n minus 1. Okay. Now let's try 10 to 100. Okay. So now it will give me all the numbers starting from 10 to 99. Let's go down. So this is the final number, that is 99. if I try this, that is, I want to start from 10, I want to go till 100, but I want the numbers with an increment of 5. If I execute this, we get 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and so on. Okay. Again, last number will be 95, not 100. Okay, because your end is not inclusive. Let's say now I want sum of first 20 numbers. I will say 20. Okay. But the problem is it will give me numbers starting from 0 to 19. Okay. I want numbers from 1 to 20. Okay. So for that I should write 1 to 21. Okay. Because my end is not inclusive. Okay. Take one variable, again sum equals to 0. Here I will say sum is equals to sum plus 1. Okay. Let me print the final result. Print sum. Let's execute this. I'm hitting Ctrl S and Ctrl. Now this is the final output. So this is the range function in your form. So far we have discussed basic syntax of for loop. Syntax is for in any variable name, then this in operator and any iterable data type. Now your iterable data type can be list, can be string, list, tuple, dictionary. Okay. And then we have discussed range function. So in the next video, we will discuss about statements like pass, continue, break, enumerate, and the optional block for your else. See you in the next video.